Okay, hello everybody. Today I'm going to uh, expand this program. The program. Let me first to um, run this program to help you recall what we did the last time. For example, if you put here your name, then click welcome button, then it gives you a greeting. Okay. I'm going to close this, and we're going to expand this so that we have one view controller. Um, uh, by clicking one of the button here, some of the data may be passed to the next view controller, and from that view controller, something can be returned also. Okay, how can it be possible? All right. First thing that you need to do is that I want you to take a look um, the course materials and also this video clips and some additional explanations from scysecure.org, cysecure.org. Then there is a course number IASP 505. Then you can find it. First thing that you need to do is to bring up navigation controller. Navigation controller can be bring up from, if you see here on this storyboard um, bottom, then there is a icon named embedded in. If you click that, first you have to click this control view. Then you can see navigation controller. So click that. Then very nicely, they are connected, right? This is a navigation controller. This is the first view. And then we want to have the second view here, right? So that can be bring up from here, this library, bring that, and here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to change this button label, button title. This is the button, right? Right now that is called the welcome, but I'm going to say, let's say apply. Okay. And then I'm going to make this a little bigger. Right. Close this. And then this guy needs to be connected with that. So holding down Control key and then drag and drop to the next view controller, and then you can choose show. Okay. Then as you can see, there is a connector, and if you click this one, it's so-called segue. So bring the segue to this library, then there is a storyboard segue identifier. Then you can name it. That is the identifier. Some cases you may need this identifier. So segue, say apply. Okay, that is the identifier. All right. So let's try. So let's run. And I don't need to do anything but click apply and then come back, right? So when I click here, say John, click that, it goes to the next view controller, and then there is a button that can bring you back. So click on that back button, then you can come back, right? All right. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to make it a little bit more. I'm going to put here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to do the basic idea is here is that your name, uh, then I can say and sign in. Okay, I can put here another button, sign in. Then I can bring your photo, and then there is a loan application, so we can put some amount and apply that, and that amount is passed to the next view controller. So in this view controller, we can verify and and make a decision whether we want to approve that loan application or decline, and then that decision will be returned and displayed here at the bottom. Okay, sounds good, right? All right, so we need to have a little bit more um, a little more the graphic component, which is here in this Xcode. It is called the UI, user interface. Okay, let's bring some of the UI library. If you click this by holding down Option key, then that will stay here. So I'm going to bring this button up here, and then click on this assistant. I would say, I want to say that in, sign in, enter a little bit. Okay, so there is a sign in. And another that I need to bring up here is text field, so that we can say here then we can say loan amount to apply. All right, and the one thing that I want to do here, we want to find say image view. Okay, I'm going to bring this up, this image view. What I want to do here, when you sign, then that image comes up, right? You can also choose this image or that images depending upon the way that you could do, but here we simply just image, okay? So, before we do, okay, yeah. So where can we get the image? How can we populate the image here? The image can be bring up from, I loaded my image. So, for example, mail, I already sent my mail to here. So this is my okay. So I saved it. I think I downloaded it somewhere. So you can see here downloads. Okay, I think this is my image, right? So I'm going to change this to John Yun JPG. Okay, that can be loaded here asset folder. So simply bring this to this asset folder. Simply bring this. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. So come back here. Simply, if you want to bring that image here directly, then you can see here the image, then Jaeyun directly, so that you can see it. If you run this, then very nicely it comes up, right? But if you do not want it but control it from this login, we can do that too. I'm going to expand this a little bit. So what we need to do is that we need to bring these things up here, and also I think one more. Labels should be, this label comes up here. So decision result needs to be written here, right? So a little bit of massage. I'm going to put that in the center. I don't need to do anything for it. So initially that is not seen, right? I'm going to close this, and I am going to get the assist editor, assistant editor. Okay, so click this. Then right now there's a view controller, so that is fine. Text field name already there, no problem. And sign in button needs to be there. So holding down control button and bring that here. I'm going to bring that somewhere here. And then this should be action. So button, and then sign in. All right, so connect. So we have sign in button that is connected. And then this image view needs to be connected to your editor. So I'm going to put that here. That is image view, and then photo. All right, connect. So image view is there. And another thing here is you have to take user input. So this text field needs to be bring up. So that should be text field, loan amount, and finally this loan result needs to be here. So that is a label, loan result. I think everything is connected to this, right? All right. I think this looks good. So we have the Swift code for this view controller. This from this storyboard, you have the Swift, which is the view controller here. That is, this view controller is uh, the coding for this view controller. For this view controller, there is no this view controller is not this, right? So here, this hasn't been assigned. If you click this and come back here and click this one, then you can see class, the coding associated with this storyboard is view controller. But if you click this, class is not assigned. Okay, so coding is not assigned to this. All right. So basically, what we need to do here, you have the graphic design and then coding file. They should be connected. We have here view controller, so user interface, but there is no coding, right? So in order to get the coding, you have to click this folder by holding down control button, and then there's a new file. So click on the Swift files, click next, and then you can say the name. Here I would say loan decision. Okay, and then that is in-class basic application, so it should be here somewhere. So create. So that is created. So first thing that you need to import is a UI kit. Okay. And then you need to define class. And the name of that one is a loan decision. So class name is loan decision. That is UI view controller. Type of loan decision is UI view controller. All right. In this UI view controller, basically what you need is the function view did load function. This is a default load, right? And also you better put here, say override. This whatever this is can be inherited from UI view controller, but the current one can override. The first thing that you need to do code is super and view did load. Okay, then this is ready. Now we need to go back to storyboard and then click this. We need to get assistant editor. Now let's see, loan decision Swift. So that is that one, right? So that's fine. So that, click this. I'm going to close this. We don't need to. Right, this. And class, that's the class definition for this view controller is one of these. So this is a loan decision, right? If you click this, and that is done. So when you bring that up here, then it says a loan decision, right? Remember that. This guy tells you view controller. This guy tells you loan decision. Okay. So here also we need to make say I want to make label. Okay. And another label. I'm going to copy and paste. Command C and command view. What I want to do here. So this is that long. This is okay. And I'm going to say that requested. And for this, I don't need to do anything. All right, that is still there. And then I need another button. So I would say here decision. Decide. Background for that, I would say that, and foreground. Maybe white. And I'm going to make it a little bigger. Put it in the center. That is requested. And then we can say that is available. Okay. What I'm going to do is that this amount can be passed from the previous view controller. The second amount is available amount. So currently available amount is greater than the amount requested, then we can, our decision will be approved. Otherwise, declined, right? Let's make this simple rule. All right. So we need to implement some. All right. This. Okay, here we need to mix assistant view decision. Then this part needs to be okay. Okay, here so LB loan, right? Sometimes that happens. It is not yet ready. So what you need to do is that you have to close it and come back.